Alright, so we leave Grandma's house and we start heading up the mountain. And we're heading up the mountain and we get close to the entrance of this thing. And the staff, whenever we come out the door, whatever Joseph's dragging, he feels weak, like he can't go near the staff. So the staff somehow repels dragons. He says, I don't know what it is. It's just when I get like 10 feet in front of the staff, I get really lightheaded and I almost pass out. So this staff repels dragons apparently. So we start, the dragon's flying ahead and we start going, and then we can hear, whenever we get away from Grandma's house, we can hear, he says you hear a dragon, you hear some explosions or whatever. So we assume that the dragon killed Grandma. Like as soon as we took the staff, the dragon finally came in and took care of Grandma. Poor Grandma. That apple pie was delicious. And yeah, it was good. So anyways, we finally find the entrance to this cave, and our dragon's up in the air, and the blue dragon comes and attacks it. Well, this blue dragon is faster than our dragon, and it hit with lightning, like I said. It hit him with lightning, and it did a 40-something damage. Well, then the dragon free fell to the ground and did another 40-something damage, and then somehow it took another amount of damage. I don't remember what it was. So it was down to like 10 health. So we were like, Taylor, use the amulet, go back a minute, tell us what's going on. Well, Taylor uses the amulet, and Daryl says, you got 5 seconds to tell these guys what happened. Well, she's pretty much just like, get inside the cave. She's telling the dragon, get inside the cave, go, go, go. And and we were just talking about how our likability or whatever it is, our charisma, I think that's it, the one that makes people like you, how that never comes into play. Well, Joseph and Taylor had to roll to see if Joseph was going to believe Taylor or not. So if Joseph got higher than Taylor, then he wasn't going to believe her because her charisma wasn't that high. So he didn't end up believing her, and then the dragon ended up attacking our dragon again. This time it only hit like a 20, and the dragon recovered before hitting the ground. So then we got the dragon in the cave, and Taylor shut the doors into this bigger... Taylor was standing there with the thing so the dragon wouldn't come in, sorry. Inside this room, it's this really big room, and then there appears to be a smaller room with a smaller room inside of that. So we're inside the biggest room, and there's a huge chest kind of thing. It's like 6 foot tall. It's made out of brass, I think he said, and none of us could lift it, not even 2 of us. So we had the dragon lift it. Well, the dragon lifts this chest, and even after we ESP'd to see it was dangerous, Daryl played specifics with us, and he said, well, you asked if it was dangerous. You didn't ask if it was dangerous to you guys and the dragon. He said, you asked if it was dangerous, meaning like to you per se. So the dragon opened it, and the dragon passed out. So inside of this thing were 100 platinum, 800 gold, some kind of wand, armor, but it was like a really thin armor, like thinner than the stuff Lauren wears, and apparently even a mage would be able to wear it. It's a +1 because it's that thin. It had a orb which has fire inside of it, and the only purpose really is it's like a torch, except for it never runs out of fuel, and it's always as bright as it is. You never have to worry about it not being lit. There was a blood gem or something like that, and then there was a a warhammer, and I told PJ earlier I always forget people's names. Well, I forgot her name, or his and her name, the husband and wife again, and the 2 rangers that were there. Well, he was the one that did it, so he opened it up, and he ended up splitting all the platinum. He gave us each 10 platinum, so that's 1,000 gold each right there. He gave me the warhammer, and it does a 1 to 10 one-handed, or 1 to 12 two-handed with a +2. So it's a pretty good weapon. So we go inside the smaller room, and we have to unbarricade the doors, and we shut the doors, and we have her Taylor's standing there with her staff, so the dragon can't come in, and we were about ready to have to fight her, and me and David decided to go check the smaller room. Well, the floor was busted up on the smaller room, and you had to watch where you stepped. So we had Dalton come and hover over, and then get over there. Well, once he got over there and saw, what was going on, we told Taylor to come on. We all got inside the paper. She hovered over, or she levitated over, and we all got to the other side, and up the stairwell we went. Well, later on, we start heading up the stairwell, and we can hear that Noelle falls through the floor, and there was some kind of river in there that a serpent attacked us when we got in there, but then it went back and hid once we hit it. Well, apparently, the serpent started attacking Noelle when she fell. Noelle killed it. She got back up. She started walking. She fell in the water again. And this time she just got up and she kept coming. Let me go to part 8, whatever's next.